Hi again. So I'm filming this right after my Holy Grail products, and I'm not including those in here, but obviously they are favorites, like longtime favorites, because they're Holy Grail products. They're not products I'm going to change or replace in any way with another product. Um, so this one includes all of those just because that's favorites too. So if you're curious, go look at that one. Um, but otherwise, these are longtime favorite products, and some of them are color-based, some of them are texture-based. You'll kind of see what I mean. So I guess I'll start with primers, might as well. All my primers I use are my favorites, because obviously I keep using them. Laura Mercier Foundation Primer and Oil Free. I really do like this one. Probably the only reason it's not in a Holy Grail is because I'm sure when this runs out, I'll try something else. I kind of want to try the Smashbox Light Oil Free or something like that. I want to try that. So that's the only reason this is not in my Holy Grail. But it's near that because it's lotion. If I try Smashbox and don't like it, I will go straight back to this. I will not try anything else because the Smashbox more silicone jelly feeling. This is more lotion, so I think I'll like this better, but I just want to give it a shot. And then Urban Decay. Oh, it is so rubbed off. Doesn't even say anything anymore. But it's the Looks Like Sin one, so it's the champagne one. I like this color because it's just like brightens your eye area. It's not like a color, but it just highlights it. And I will probably buy this again. It's probably a Holy Grail product. I think I meant to put it in my Holy Grail products, but I forgot. So this is a Holy Grail. Actually, it looks like it should be a Holy Grail product. It's all golden and pretty. And then, let's see, so that's primer stuff. I'll just kind of go with the base of my makeup, like how I do things in order. One favorite is my concealer. This is, obviously my concealer is pretty dirty, so it's been used, and I'm hitting pan. I don't know if I've ever hit pan before on anything. I'm just not the kind of person who hits pan. I get easily distracted. And this is in Secret Camouflage in number 3. So this is the one that has the lighter shade and the darker shade. They're coming off same color. There you can kind of see. Maybe not. Anyways, the darker shade matches me better in general. So maybe I might try something else. I kind of want to try the Makeup Forever full coverage concealer or something like that in the tube. So that's why it's not a Holy Grail, but I do like it, and it is really good. If you can find a perfect color where this one matches your skin tone in, like, how do I put that? This one's a touch light or matches your skin tone in winter, and this one's matches your skin tone in summer. You can like mix them in between, so like in fall when you start lightening up you can mix them. I don't know how to put that, but like so that both the colors work really well for you. That's probably the way to go. It's the product for you then. And I have 2 favorites for foundation. I guess I do like my Tinted Moisturizer by Laura Mercier, but I will use it probably more in summer, so I haven't been using it very much. I'm debating between these, or if I get both, the Dior Skin Forever. My shade is 23. I do really like this. It's pretty expensive because it's $45 for a little tiny bottle, and then Chanel, which is $55 for a slightly bigger bottle, I think. But this is the Perfection Lumiere in 20, and I really like both of them. I'm debating. It's just I wear them and I can't see a huge enough difference to choose between them. So we'll see. I should just take pictures like right after I do it, and then later in the evening so I can kind of like see how it wears. Something. I don't know. So I want to probably buy one of those. So they're the favorites just because I really like them. Oh, the Garnier Fructis Garnier Nutrice Skin Renewal Anti-Dark Circle Roller. I do really like this. I put my primer and everything on, and then I do this. if I remember, I do this first. It's kind of, I usually don't, so I just do the primer and then this. And I'm pretty sure it probably sinks through, maybe. I don't know. Probably try this first instead of my primer first. But it's just like an added concealing step, and it helps fight the dark circles. So I do this, primer, and then concealer, and then foundation. So that's kind of my steps. And then I set it with my Makeup Forever Professional HD High Definition Powder. And this is nearly Holy Grail. Just barely. There's only two things I would replace it with, possibly, to try. The Laura Mercier Transparent Loose Powder or the Chanel Loose Powder. I went to this because I was so sick of thinking my makeup looked really good when I got my foundation on and stuff, and I thought it looked perfect. And all of a sudden I'd put my powder on and it would turn me a different color. Like, it just, the powder I could never match to my skin, my powder. It just always looked ridiculous. So I got this one because I'm like, it's freaking white. I can't frick this up. So yeah, angry. I was very angry. But when I tried this, the first thing she said is I had to buy the Kabuki brush. Sorry, I did the little Kabuki brush. And it is like, this is like $30. Kabuki brush was like $30 or something. It was really expensive, and I didn't have that money. I'd saved up for just this alone. Anyway, so I've been putting it on with my MAC 187 brush. This one's from the old holiday collection. And it works really well. I mean, the point is that it's fluffy and synthetic, so it doesn't build up and make you look white, because that's what she said. If you use a regular brush, you'll get a white cast, and I'm like, that is not what I want. The whole point is that I want it to match or blend away. Anyways, my little rant. And then I use my Dior Honey Matte Bronzer that was in my Holy Grail. And for contouring, I use Harmony Contour Powder. I've had this for ages, so actually this is probably one of the few MAC products that I will hit pan on, because it's not like a blush where I use it once every week to once a month. I use this every day I wear makeup. So it's just the Harmony Contour Powder, and I love it. I do. I don't like using my bronzer for it. I just like the Harmony stuff better. Harmony stuff. And the reason this isn't in my Holy Grails, even though I will probably buy it again, is I would possibly try Benefit Hulu. I haven't decided. So I like the packaging of this better than the Hulu, though. So probably would go with that. So it's a Grail product, just not a Holy Grail. Haha. Sorry, really lame joke. So those things I'm like yammering on because that's what I do. This is my brow pencil, the only one I use. It is Maybelline New York Define a Brow in medium brown. I tried light brown and it was way too light. So it's got this little brush. So what I do is, I haven't filled in my lashes at all. They're pretty good now. Actually, I need to tweeze them, if anything. I was trying to look and my eyebrow jumped a little. Sorry, that's weird. I just fill in tiny little bits, and mostly here just to even them out. If you see that one squares off and that one points out, I don't know. I'm really a perfectionist. I used to have sparse spots that I would fill in with this, and then I take the other end and make sure it's pretty clean, and then I scrape it across in a couple just got my eyeball. I scrape it across in a couple different directions to soften it and make it look like hairs. I kind of try to do that with the pencil end. Okay, I'm going to stop moving this by my eye. Brushes. 2 Holy Grail brushes, both from Sigma. I love Sigma. Sigma, I've actually tried. Obviously, I'm holding them. But these and Real Techniques. I want to try the Real Techniques. I have not, though. Oh, there's another one that's like the flat top synthetic brush. I'm not sure if it's called Kabuki, but it's a flat top synthetic brush. It's this big around. And I use that for my foundation sometimes, depending on the foundation. Ugh. So that's also a favorite. But this is the large powder, so the F30. I use this for bronzer. This would be perfect if I could find a translucent powder. Actually, this might put too much product on of that, because mine, for a pressed powder, this would be really good. There we go. Because it picks up the product, but on a loose powder, it would just be, you would have to like really shake it around and get the product off of it, which is a waste. And then, yammer. This is the F25 Tapered Face. I got this because the MAC one is so expensive. So I'm like, I'm gonna get the cheap one. It's actually not cheap for Sigma brushes, but it's cheap for MAC, definitely. And I really love it. I use it for the contour with my Harmony powder. I'm getting goofy. I'm not tired, but I'm getting goofy. I only have one blush here, and it is Stunner blush, which is a satin finish, but I'm not huge on finishes either way. I do kind of like satin because they've got a little bit of a sheen. They're not flat matte, but they're also not frosty. Like, some of them could come off too frosty on people. So Stunner is, I like this because it's the perfect peachy pink. I will be wearing it tomorrow in my makeup look. Yeah, I really like this. It's a favorite, like an all-time favorite. It will probably be used forever. And the only reason I didn't get two of them is because, like I said, I've never hit pan. I don't even hit pan on Harmony. So this will last me a long time. And by the time it's gone, I might find something else. It's kind of similar to NARS Orgasm, the original one. I have Super Orgasm, which looks totally different than the regular. Of course, it should look different than regular Orgasm, because otherwise, what's the point of buying two? Okay, this is not a good color comparison. This is like brighter, and Super Orgasm is brighter than normal Orgasm. Original one. It's got golden flecks in it though too, so it's brighter with golden flecks. That's the difference between it and like the original. But so yeah, if I use this up, I would probably go for Orgasm if I can't find anything else. The original. Okay. Eyeshadow stuff. Paint pots. I love paint pots. I've just gotten into them. I bought one. And the problem, I think, it's actually this one, Dangerous Curve, which was a Frost, which I like Frost. I don't have Bare Study, but that's the one I would get if I got a paint pot in that color. But since Sin is kind of that champagne color, I don't need it. I will use Sin and then put the paint pot on top for extra hold. This one's so frosty, and it kind of, it's not my favorite paint pot because it's frosty, like chunky frosty. I don't know how to explain it. It looks fine swatched, but on the eye it just doesn't look right. But I tried a couple more and fell in love. I love Morning Frost. That's probably an all-time favorite right now, but at the same time it's still pretty new. Like, a lot of these are new, but I can tell if they're going to stay my favorites. Morning Frost probably will, but I didn't throw it in here. But then this is Treasure Hunt. It's not so much the colors, I'm talking about the fact they're paint pots. So, whatever. I have gold. I have the Treasure Hunt, which is gold, Dangerous Curve, which is a darkened silver, Let's Skate, which is a very pale pink, glittery pink, and Morning Frost, which is kind of like Treasure Hunt. It's like a frost without being too frosty. So it's like a shimmery, reflective, taupey brown. I love that. I'm sure if you watch MAC stuff, you know about Morning Frost. You probably own it. It's a really nice product. I really like that one. And then Crushed Pigments, all-time favorite. All Crushed Pigments. This just happens to be from the Summer Stash collection, but I love all the Crushed Pigments. I actually want to buy the really old stacks that came out with like a collection before I even got into MAC. But at the same time, I did pass on the berry colors that came out with the Dazzle Sphere collection. If I had extra money, I probably would have got it. but I knew I'd wear the purple and the blue more because they're interesting and something I didn't have a lot of or anything like. I don't know. So I really like the Crush pigments. Okay, and then for eyeshadows, these I like the colors. I'm talking about the colors as well as some of them the texture. First of all, matte 2s. This is handwritten, and I love the matte 2 finish. They're so buttery and perfect. Like, I just dab my finger on that. Like, see. And I came off with pigment. Like, you can't do that with all of them. Like, Paradisco, can you see a little bit? Yeah. But, anyways, it's just, they're so wonderful. I love them, and just gorgeous texture. And colors are good. I like Romp and Satin Taupe, too. Satin Taupe is that taupey grade. Everybody talks about Satin Taupe. And Romp is kind of a gold-laced chocolatey brown. Gorgeous colors. This one is Woodwind Patina. Patina is like perfect for me for like a lid color that is just more sophisticated than my natural lid color. So if I'm doing like a sophisticated businessy look, Patina is great. It also looks really good over that Morning Frost paint pot. And then Woodwinked is a great favorite. I mean, so many people love this color too. It's like a golden, it's great when creating smoky eyes that are brown or gold. It kind of works with both. Most kind of work with both though. This one, I really love Typographic, which is that matte 2 also. So I really love the matte 2s in the dark smoked out colors. I do like Club. I guess it's an honorable mention. I've liked it. It's a favorite, but at the same time, I feel bad calling it my favorite because I almost never use it. But it's that brown that when you, or that, it's kind of like olivey green brown that when you blend out, I don't know if you can see that. See the olivey green on top, and then I blended it to the brown, if that makes sense. If you went and looked at it, you would know what I'm talking about. So, those are favorite eyeshadows for the eyeshadow colors. Feline Eye Kohl from MAC. It's the Kohl Power Pencil. This is like the best black ever. And they're supposed to make this permanent, I've heard. I'm excited because I love this pencil. Like, this will probably be one of my MAC things I actually run out of, because you have to sharpen it, you know. Don't get an option on that. Mascaras, these are the ones I've just been using for like at least the last month. So, L'Oreal Voluminous False Lashes. I like, actually, just the false lash mascaras. So, the L'Oreal False Lash and the Maybelline Falsies. I love these. Like, they're just, I need lashes. I need mascara that makes my lashes look fake. Because I do not like my lashes naturally. Like, if you see, they're very sparse. And thin, and short. I hate lashes. And then I like Great Lash Mascara. If you've seen this in my videos, you know this. If you've seen any of my videos, you know some of these. It's that cone-shaped one. I do not like Great Lash Mascara, any of them, on my top lashes. They don't do enough for me, because I think it's for people with really great lashes to begin with. It's kind of what I've come to the conclusion. I like it on my bottom lashes, because it defines, it separates, it darkens. That kind of goes with defining, and it's not clumpy at all, but it looks kind of like natural. Like, it doesn't look natural, but at the same time it doesn't look spidery. No guy is going to be like, you have clumpy mascara on your bottom lashes. Or any girl. Like, girls would probably say that more like that. I really like those. For color, two last eye products, I promise. The Beauty Rush Liquid Glitter Liners, super cheap, Victoria's Secret. They dry out pretty quick, but I mean, for the price, whatever. I think they're like 2 for $12 or 3 for $20. No, that wouldn't make sense. 4 for $20, something like that. They might have even gone up because I know they raised the price on other stuff. This one's just in Gold Crush. I have the bronzy one, and then I have the blacky charcoal one. I really like those. And then, glitter. I just love glitter. This is MAC Reflex in Pearl. I have the Reflex in Gold, which basically looks like this, but it reflects gold. Like, it's not actual gold. I then have a gold one, I have a red one, and I have another tiny pearl one, because they came in the holiday collections. But I just really love these. I want the samples of, like, the Reflex Teal, and, like, I just love the Reflex Glitter. I don't wear them very much. I don't wear them enough. Yeah, so, okay, and then last few things for lips. This is my favorite lip combo and colors for natural lips. I just sticked with natural lips. I didn't pick out all my favorite colors because there's just too many. And I picked out my favorite finishes, which is going to be like, duh, you only not included 2 of them. Yeah. This is a cream sheen. Look how far down it is. And this is Devilishly, or Innocence Beware, from the Venomous Villains collection. So I think I found this again, and it's like $40. $40. I love it. Not that much. But I really love, like, enough that if I couldn't find this, I would cry. I will probably cry when it runs out. And then Devilishly Stylish is the matching gloss that came with the collection. And it looks a lot like Good Lovin' that came out with the Surf Baby collection. I think it was Good Lovin'. And, so I didn't get that lip gloss purposely because I already have this one. And the lip glosses last a long time for me. I don't know. So I didn't, but maybe I should have, but whatever. And I almost couldn't find this, and I was like starting to freak out. And it was like literally like right in front of my eyes. Anyways, I really like this combo. When I do a nude lip, that's one of the first nudes I want to reach for. I've been trying to tell myself not to, like slap the hand, no. And I like the cream sheen. Other cream sheens are like Cream Cup and Creme de Nude, things like that, that are permanent. So you can go check out that formula in that way, if that makes sense. Then other formulas I like is glazes. I picked this one because it'll show the most what I'm talking about. This is a glaze. It's Summer Shower. It came out with the... oh, I can't remember. It's a spring collection, I think. Came out with lip jellies. These. Whatever. Summer? No. Spring? Flower. Fashion flower. Flower fashion? Whatever. So it's a blue. And I got it even though I tried talking myself out of it like a couple times. It was still there because it's weird and people are like, what? Yeah, you can barely see that. But on your lips, it's kind of funny. I have to wear this with like a berry stain and this on top. I did wear it for my mermaid look, but blue lips were okay for a mermaid look. Because otherwise it washes you out with that blue tone on your lips. Berry with the blue looks good. So that's just glazes are pretty soft and neutral. I think the most pigmented one I have is Hue, which I do love Hue, but it isn't very pigmented. Or it is pretty pigmented. It's more like a luster, which is this one. This is 000, which came out with the... came out with Runaway Red. I can think of all these things, but the names always elude me. Make Me Over? Maybe. But, okay, so this is luster, and it actually looks brown. I don't know how brown it's looking in my camera. It looks more, like, it actually looks true to color of how it comes out. It comes out more red. So that's kind of, it's still lighter, but it's got more pigment, and it's got more sheen and shimmer to it because of the luster, so I really like that. And hue comes out more like that than it does like disappear. This one I'm not going to swatch because it will stay on forever. This is just an amplified cream. I love amplified creams. I just grabbed a random one. This is Dark Deed, which is from the Venomous Villains collection. Look at her all creepy and venomous and villainish. Sorry. So it's just super pure, rich color, and it's cream. Like, it just lasts forever. Or it probably lasts the best, except matte beats it. But matte is drying. Very few matte lipsticks I like. That's why they're not in here. Mattes and satins. Satins just are kind of like a half range between matte and amplified. They don't last super long, but they've got the sheen of like these, but they still dry me out almost as much as some of the mattes. It's kind of weird. Anyways. And then for lip glosses, I love Dazzle glasses. They suck when it comes to price and product amount because they are more than lip glasses from MAC, but they are smaller. They don't look it. This is actually from the holiday collection, but this is like Venus, which is permanent, and I love this color. I do love this color, but I just kind of chose one. And I love Fifth better. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna freak out pretty soon because I haven't found it yet. I freak out when I don't find things and they're gone. And I'm like, where'd they go? Just like my Victoria's Secret Bombshell Summer. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, so, anywho, those are my, I think that's all of them, thank God. Because you're like, shut up, I'm exiting now. Those are all my favorites. And, those are like long time favorites, and seriously, go out and get some of those things. Because I did this video for nothing otherwise. And it's like half an hour. Bad Kayla. Oh, terrible. Okay. So, it was good chatting with you. Sorry I prolonged this video so much. You can skip ahead. I do that. There's some people, they chat. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna skip till I see a new product in their hands. And then I'll like kind of backtrack so I hear them talk about it if I'm interested. Because if I skip to it and it's like, oh, that's a hair product for this or that, and I'm like, nah. Like, I watch a lot of the British? Is that politically correct? British? European? European might be better because they might be from all over. I think British is right? Not English. You don't call them English. You call them British. I sound like a lunatic. Lunatic? Okay. Whew. This is gonna be like the most out of it goofy video I've ever done. Ever. But I watch a lot of them and they'll like hold up a product I've never even seen that I probably can't get. I mean, most of them will say like you can get it online. But, you know, unless it's something really fabulous like the Sigma brushes, I don't go out and like want to order online like, woo, pretty nails. Sorry. I want to talk about my nails really quick. Is that lame? I don't know. Probably is. I'm asking questions to a camera. Do you ever think about that? I'm wearing... I didn't even bring my nail polishes in here, so this is totally lame. I don't even know. It's a black from Revlon, just like their shiny black. I did that all over my nail, and then a third of the way down, I did Absolutely Alice from OPI. And then on the very corner, I did, oh no, it's just a sparkly, glittery gold.